Hello, this is Feras. Today is the 22nd November, Thursday. It's 8:30 a.m. Nevada. In the previous video, we did some cold calling for around 4 hours, and we did call 8 website designers. Uh, in the video, we did see that testing idea industry is being educated and trained by by more than one concept. Some of it about generating leads, some of it about marketing, some of it about uh, uh, website idea itself. Like, here's some imagination from the website designer. Now, when it comes to websites, we call it website for a reason, and that reason is uh, here's the site and here's the website, and the site where, like, when we say, okay, I have an idea, and I have a product. Now to where? Now to the marketplace. They call it website because the place is the place and this is the site. See, here's, for example, here's an airport, this is the site. Now, we did call it at some point, we did change it, like website, and it's sales matrix. We call it website sales matrix. Like, here's, somebody will call it website, I will call it sales matrix, and somebody will call it a web address. Here's website and it's web address, and somebody will call it address. So it's all about this question. What is your idea? If you get it, at some point you will reach the level. Okay, what is your idea about this virtual thing? This is an imaginary product. This something is imaginary product, and you can go from this to anywhere. Like, you can go from this idea to an animation, or a movie, or a story. I don't know where you can go with this, but the idea here that we are in a level that the place is in people's hand. Like, this is virtual place is in people's hand. The other choice, like 1906 to the market street, before that to the market location. What is that? Well, where we are there, where, like, this market have been here for the last 500 years, 200 years, 100 years, 50 years. But this market is a market. You can find anything on it. So we are going to do some marketing. Like, what is that? Now, I'm going to do some marketing, and I'm going to do the testing idea concept. You see, we test ideas through images. Like, if you did visit Alibaba.com, here's this one, and here's Alibaba.com. These people here, www.alibaba.com, Alibaba.com. I'm going to do this thing. See these images here. For example, here's a cup of coffee. This thing here. See this? Like, this is before, and or this image here, okay, might be real, might be I don't know, maybe this is 3D, I have no idea. But this image here is the virtual thing of the idea or the product. This is the virtual, and this is the virtual. Maybe if it is physical to exist, it's not a 3D image. Maybe this is a 3D image. I have no idea. One of these is not real, or both are not real. But what I'm saying, we are going to test ideas through images. Good. The output here is an image. Here is a Ferrari. Here's the image of the new Ferrari. Here is a truck. Here's the image of the new truck. Here's a pen. Here's the image of the new pen. Here's a cup holder. Here's a cup holder. Here is Here is a mug. Here's the mug. Here is what? Here is this thing. Here's this thing. Okay, but the idea here, like, is being tested through images. Like, here's the image of it. Do you notice that? Here's the image, and here's this title. Here's the price, and here's the minimum order quantity. Minimum order quantity. This is how Alibaba do it. Okay, and here's the price for each piece, and here's the title. Now, for our situation, as for me, for example, my situation is this: a question, need a website. This is what I do, and this is the call to action. Okay, here's my, like, this is a service, something to be. This is to build the image that you are looking for, and that is this thing. This screen here is an image. Okay, this website here, like something I can see, is an image, but the screen did build an image. Good. This is an image. What you watch is a video, a series of images. Like, every second might be 30 frame or 60 frame or more per second. Okay, but this thing here, I'm going to use it. Good. Now, who's the one who's sending? Well, this one. He did this in page 8. This one here did this in page 8. Why his last page? Well, that telesales. Now, I know that this person is doing something. Good. The personal relationship here is need a website. Here it is. Call this number. Now, who, like, what it is about? Who's this? What it is about? When, like, you did have a message 5 minutes ago. This is the when. What it is? Who, what, like, when and who and what and how and why. These questions are being asked. Okay. Now, I will send an message. Now, usually they send a message at early time. They send it like, for example, 4 a.m. Usually when they send a marketing thing, you send it, for example, 4 a.m. That is when. 4 a.m., 5 a.m. Why? Because it is the early morning, and okay, here's something that I did have. This first thing I did see. Okay, the attention is I didn't see. Now, usually they say there's a statistics here. They say the amount of messages that we have, like, I don't know, 10 or 5 years ago, it's 50,000 messages per day. 50,000 message per day, and that is a lot. Okay, the output from like, the output from public relation is around 50,000 message per day. I think that is the number, or more these days. Okay, why would I send this? Because this is the first message that I want to send, like at 4 a.m. for example. Okay. Now let's see. I did have this message at somewhere here. Where's my downloads? Download. Let me download. Yeah. Here it is. Okay. This thing. Control and C. Control. Forget about this. Control and V. Okay. This thing here. This is the message. If I did open it, come on, need a website, helping blah blah blah, and this is it. Website designer. Okay. Now we are not communicating that, like, okay, you have an idea, you have no. This is what we do. At John F. Kennedy Airport, we have around 8,059 review. Now this one was done wrong. This one is given, like, this is the last one. No, there's more. Like the highest, the newest. Now this is Ayub Fahut. He did type this around like 19 hours, and he did give them 5 stars. He's like, this is 10 reviews, and he's Ayub. What? He's Palo Alto service. Where in the middle of the ocean. What? This is Hawaii. Oh, the Hawaiian is here. The Hawaiian is going for Hawaii. They love your money. Let's see this person here. Copy. Now, here's my Google Hangout thing. Paste it. Okay, this is Ayub Fahad. Ayub thing. Now, I'm looking for bio. All. Okay, this one here. Okay. Here is what I can do here with you. Ayub. Can do something with you, right? Can add to contact, and here's hangout thing. Okay, now what? I want to send something. Okay, I offer hi. Okay, can I send him something? Archive delete. So this is an invite. Let's hang out. Well, no, not this. Now he allowed me sending chat. I don't know. In Facebook I can send him images. Can I send something here? Archive delete notification is now. Forget about this. Now this person here can send a message. It is better. Okay. Now what would you like to be as this message? There's a Farhat. Now let's see my thing. Oh, I did think it like I would see that thing. Okay, where is he from? Like this one is April 15, 18. I don't, and he's like a youth thing. No, I'm not gonna send you anything. Delete him. Delete. Forget about him. This one here. Delete. Can I delete? Delete conversation. Delete. I don't want it. He will appear here. Ben hide. Okay. I don't like him. I don't trust it. Why? It's up to me. It's a like. This is Nicole B. Here's from. These are his things. Okay, this person here. Nicole B. I don't care about him. It's not my problem. Okay. Can I do something here? Flag, like, share, more. If I click him, like this thing, is there anything here? No. See this bar here. Copy. I will go to my Google, I think. Where's my Google thing? Google Plus. Google Plus. Search Google. No. Nicole B. No, just Nicole B. B1 page. Okay. And Nicole. That's Nicole. That person. Well, there's a lot of people here. People with the name Nicole. You can follow. And I don't follow. Oh, don't follow people. It doesn't exist. Post. Nicole B. All. Oh, we added into each of them. We have on pages. Okay. people with the name Nicole. uh, no, forget about it. No, forget about it. Devil, forget about it. Forget about it. I don't feel it. I don't feel it. I don't feel it. Let me see something. Okay, now what? Let's get back. Well, today is like uh, no maps, no map. Plus, okay. Now today is Thursday, and talking to companies. Not gonna. It's 22 November, and I mean by that, like I did see uh, some uh, they call it the social activities. Like here people are busy with their family and friends. It's Thanksgiving. They are doing that. That is the event, Thanksgiving. Like a lot of ladies are on cooking. People are in stress mood, and it's 8:47 a.m. Where's the turkey? Where's the turkey? Is your turkey? I don't want to be like. I'm not selling turkeys here. Like, well, is your? No, and I'm providing any meals also. So a little bit when it comes to like this thing, Thanksgiving thing. Well, well, let's say let be a little bit on this vacation. I don't know. Thanksgiving and the turkey. I, I don't know. So I don't know. I'm thinking about bio and that thing. Follow. I don't follow anybody. The question is here for me. If I'm going to do this, I'm going to do a marketing activity through the social media. I have pull marketing, I have push marketing opinion, and I can do sales. But the idea that okay, I'm going to reach this person here, if he didn't do the pull marketing, pull marketing here, now this is a situation for me. Creating this bullshit communities, no, this is a stupid idea. My relationship will start as sales. Like you will understand I'm somebody who is will sell you something. See, I don't want you to trust me. If I get your trust, okay, when we are going to become friends, I don't want to get your trust. I want you to know that you will pay, and I want you to know, like that if you reach a level that you are not paying, there's no money from you. I will not. This thing here will not continue. Why? Because this is why I'm here. See, there's at the output here, that the reward for me here is helping a person and money. Okay, but if I did help you and there's no money, why is this? Why is this relationship? This is not business. Um, so if I started to say okay, let's find everybody. Okay, we can text them this image. Um, I said we can text them this image. Okay, a little bit. This image is what our website is about. Okay, then we how to improve this better. How improve this better. Okay, here's the product. Here's the product image. Like we can go from here to somewhere. Okay, but the practice here. Uh, I get back to some post, but I'm afraid. You see where I'm afraid? I'm afraid of people that I don't want. Good. I will start firing. Like, here's the hand of the human being. Okay, these people are, all of them are good. Okay, I will fire if they did pay me. If they did pay me, I would fire 80% of them. So how to keep it? Well, how to do that? When Facebook and when this advertising system offer it to everyone, okay, here's everyone. At some point, my like the end point here, you are not gonna continue with me unless you are one of the 20%. If you are one of the 20%, okay, here's 100, here's 20%. This 20% is really, these people are paying for it. This one is do pay for what I do. And what I do is I build a website and create improvements. So I'm not gonna waste my time with this thing, because my time is a little bit a place of I have to be here and here and here and here and here and there and here and here and there in the business design, until I can pay for this basic, I can pay for this basic, I can pay for this basic, can pay for this commission. Okay, this commission have an output. Good. So what we are going to do now, we are stick with this thing. Okay, we said stage 2. Like, if you are not following where I'm going, I'm going from the book itself. Like, here, this is stage 2. Where's a reality check? I'm here. Stage 2. What is your daily added value plan? Marketing plan. For now, this alone is marketing, right? For making more money. But the situation is, for me, is that, like, here is me targeting this person. He's not, I don't know if he's a business, I don't know if he's good, I don't know if he's bad, I don't know who he is, I don't know how, I don't have any background ideas about him. Okay, here's, if what do you mean by that? Well, I mean, here's the system, here's the advertising system. They have some data, they have some metadata about me here. Okay, they have some metadata now about me, my account. Okay, but I don't have any metadata about the ones on the map, and that is the question. That is the situation. Second, I can't send a picture. Can't send a picture. What to do? Like, this is like shooting day. Like, here's 8,000 and shoot and see what is going to happen. Do you know what? Let's go to universities. Let me type this here. Nevada. No. We said Reno. University. They don't have a university. They have a faculty here. I think like something like that. But I want to see that the people who did review it. These people are students. A little bit is a student. Now this one is a student. What is going to happen? Well, like, he's a broke. He have nothing. He is on debt. Okay. Reno. Why did I type Reno? I did type Reno. I said Elko. Elko doesn't have a university. Elko. See, Elko have University of Nevada. Where's this? Like, where's this? Well, this is in Elko. They have a college. University of Nevada Cooperation. What is this? College. It's a great passing college. So this have 5 reviews, and this have no review. Okay, a little bit here is some 5 bio here, and a little bit this bio here are 5 reviews. Now this Joshua Nicholas, Madison West, Carolina Arcata, Madeline Woodley, Nicole L.Y. Okay, these people here are students. They said that 5 years, 2 years ago, 5 years ago, 2 years ago, a month ago, 2 years ago. That is not an airport. Okay, that a little bit not an airport. And let me find this person. Great school. He have 20. Okay, a little bit. This somebody in a university, and he is okay. Level 7. Joshua Nichols. Here's some photos about him or about what? Cool. This one in beating coffee a little bit. A little bit is like I added. There's one Nichols. This one. There's one Nichols. There's one here. Okay, I can send him something, right? It's about, and here's this thing. I can call him. Here's his Twitter. Here's mail. I am a geek, a dad, a husband, and an employee of the U.S. Forest Service. I am an user of technology and gadget. I enjoy science, movies, books, music, and the outdoor. I am a computer instructor. Good. Like this is a teacher. This is a computer for IT guy at Learning a Bridge at Carter School Management Technology at a great. Good. Let me send him something. He's hangout. Can I? What is this? Is add contact or follow? Add to contact. Well, add to contact. Not follow. Add it to contact. Here's hangout. Add it to contact. Empty hangout. Here's contact. This person here's here. Okay. Now this will go on a conversation. I don't want that. Okay. I'll need the script. Where's the script? Okay, Google Plus. I need this thing. A little bit. This is a teacher. Okay, now the text here is a little bit. Is now what I want. This was this thing. Okay, let me have it from here. Why this format? Okay. Helping you and your teams. Edit tab here. Call +1 to update your website. Update your website. Or to create one. To create one. Okay. Have an idea. An idea to be tested. Need our website designer. Have a good idea. Have an idea to be tested. Have an idea to test it. Need a website designer. Okay. Now this a little bit. Here's Joshua. Like Joshua. What are you going to do, Joshua? I believe he's a T. Like, no. This is a send invite. Let me see the end here. 2 questions. Have an idea to test it. Need a website designer. Okay, he have access. Have an idea to test it. Need a website designer. This have no life now. I don't care. Here it is. Control and C. Send invite. Okay. Let's see someone else. Okay. Is this person? Okay. Madison West. Okay. Madison West. Madison Westbrook. No. Search for Madison West. Madison West. Oh boy. I will be a teacher. The most Moroccan person above this earth. You didn't hear it. Madison Westbrook. I don't know history of art. I don't care. Madison West. Is that how you look? No. You don't look like that. Give me the Madison West that I'm looking for. That will be Madison West. Madison, like, can I flag? Who would flag things? Do you think I'm flat? Like I would flag people? Review rating 1. Should give it a 1. Okay, photos. Madison West. So you don't have access on Carolina Alacorta. Okay. What was the question? Let's see. Post, communities, collection, people on page, nothing. Does not exist. Marlene Worley. That's about right. Marlene Worley. I don't know what is this. But it's here. This person, come on. There you are. Add to contact. He said follow. I'm not gonna follow you. You're an idiot. I don't follow anybody. I don't follow nobody. I follow no one. Oh, here's add to contact. Human service. She's a social work. Okay. Why did I send you? Invite sent. Come on, like, who do that? Have an idea to test it. Need a website designer. Let's find this lady now. Where's the new Joshua? I just send him. I did add somebody. Don't play with me. Hey, where's my Google Hangout thing? Not here. Marlene. How did I add you? Yeah. That's what did happen. So here's the new contacts. A little bit these people here are. Where's Google thing? Where's that thing? Where's Google Hangouts? Google Hangouts. I do have a Google Hangout. Even more from Google Hangout now that didn't have beer on my thing. Why? Where's Google Hangout? Like I can click testing. Okay, Feras, but why? Where it is here? Here's I did put it up there. I'm there. Okay, but this is the invitation thing. Chat on Hangout. No, and I have an idea to test it. Need a website designer. That's it. So there is 2 from the view to the point. Now this is Marlene Worley and Joshua. A little bit they doesn't look reasonable if you did like this one here from schools and universities. She did give it 5 stars. Well, you work for them. That's why you do that. That's why you do that. You give them 5 stars. You don't do that. Like you don't like here's somebody who don't like the location and it give it 5 stars. Like it's the university who don't give that thing. Nicole ly. I don't add anybody. Come on. Where's Nicole? Nicole Lou? This is a young lady. I would add you. But you don't have a website. Yeah. Here's two to the point. Why? Wait a second. Now let me see your face from a little bit distance. She have 5 contributions about what? About photos. Like, yo boy, come on. Is this how? Like, I don't know how to see. This Chinese. Oh, by Adobe. Look. Like this is a Chinese name. Like she's from the bio. She's from the bio. Like no access. These are Nicole collections, communities, posts. Who's this? Luke. This is giant thing. Like Nicole Luke or Leo. I don't know. This mean this if this like the same way I'm saying it, this will be a street. Or number. Like this will be a number or street number. I have no idea. Like number 1. I don't know. Sandiku. I don't know if this is Japanese or Chinese. Sandiku. No, I don't know. Nah, to the point. Maybe this is a street name. That like. Yeah. So in Google we did reach 2. Good. Okay. So this was this university. Oh, they have something called this thing. University of this thing. University of Nevada Cooperation Extension. But a little bit we have Reno University. But this is the park. Like here's somebody went to Angel Park. Original error. I'm 11. Are they old? Like old? Tab 11 reviews. Like this was 2 years ago, a year ago, 5 years ago. Oh boy, a year ago, 3 months ago, 5 months ago. Serena Jeff. Now, what is going to like? Why I said no for anybody? Like he's some. I did have that feeling of no, don't. I did have that feeling. I don't know why. Like in JFK Kennedy error, I did have that feeling. No, hold, don't. I don't know. Okay, 2 to the point. Here's 2 new bio. Marlene. This is a mother figure. That is, I don't know. This one I don't know about him. Maybe she's a friendly person. She's with the horses, like. No, this is not a horse. Is this a horse? I have no idea. Oh boy. Discover that you, I don't know. Marlene Woodley. Okay, she look like a friendly person. I said, like to have to, who would like, just who would, I don't know about you. But anyway, that's it. Here's 2 contacts. Okay. I see this thing here. public relationship. We still have it, but started to neutralize a little bit. A little bit. Okay, today is interesting. Do you know how many hours to have this screen? 3 or 4 hours. This amount. Let's say that this was from YouTube itself. Like that was the pull marketing from YouTube, not on metadata. No. My searches are not that thing. Just YouTube. Now anyway, let's get back here. Let's get back here and see. Elko original error. Oh, this was errors. Okay, we can reach them on Facebook, but I don't want to use Facebook also. Why not use Facebook? Will allow you to reach like 15%. Like, do you see this list here? The Google Hangout thing. Like, I'm going to reach 15%. Here, with Google thing, I can reach 15, like with Facebook thing, 15%. Okay, and that's a little bit nothing. Lovely view here. Lovely view. Okay. Oh, this view here. There's somebody here. No. I don't know. Are these customers? I have no idea. This view customers. Like, I like customers. Like these Google like Google already start to give me come on Google, you are like too much for me, Google. I don't know. Now here's Elko blah blah errors. Now I don't know, some of these data like we did reach 2 view. Okay, so the question is here, if we I'm thinking about the anyway, it's still the same day. We'll see tomorrow about what we can do with this marketing for, and this will be like individual marketing through Google thing, and we call it, I don't know, like I hope somebody reply to that, like, but nothing. Like, that was an invite. Like, who would use Google Hangout? You did talk to me. You did. No, I didn't. I didn't talk to you. I was telling you something. Not talking to you. You did talk to me. Like, these calls, like somebody calling and he's saying, huh, you did talk to me. I didn't talk to you. Which business you are? Like, that business. Which business that business? What's your website? Where are you located? Where? What's your business thing? You did talk to me. This you are really like, I didn't talk to you. Like, do you have a business? Like, which, when? Like these are questions like the sales ask. I don't know when I did talk to you. Are you stupid? You did talk to me. Oh, when? That would be funny. Like, if there's somebody like ringing, you did talk to me. Why? When? What? Who? You did talk to me. I don't know. Even in Google Hangout, like bio, like this is my bio. These here are my bio. Uh, Access on bio here a little bit harder. Like you said, you send 2 questions. I'll send it 2 questions. Oh, the Skype by a little bit. I don't like Skype. I think Skype is like Skype when you have a customer service. Like here's a customer, and we are like here's a coach and he's a customer and he's a student. We follow up with him, talking with him, like making sure like this is how I did learn. That's how to use Skype. Like use it to like access on you with a customer. Now here's 2 teachers. These people are in university. And it's oh, let's see Reno. I didn't forget that. Oh, I'm afraid Reno. Why not? Let's see Reno. What about Reno? Maps. What did happen to Reno? Reno's a good university. Here's Reno University. Reno's a good No, they say like the professor. Okay, fuck them in the ass. Where's the situation here? They said Reno University is bullshit university. That would be amazing. Fuck them in the ass. Like, here's somebody playing game. I know. Let's see. Upcoming, and they have events. Wonderful. Oh, here you are. Like, I hear people who describe a university as a good location. I hate that. Why? Because it's a shitty location. Any university is bad. Why? Well, it's a bad practice of masterminding group. How is that? Well, look to the books. How is that? Look to the application of this book. Nothing. Look to that like next level. Look to the book. This science application, production. Right? Now what? Well, nothing. What do you mean by nothing? I will not become if I'm studying here. I'm studying here car engineering shit. I'm not gonna become Henry Ford. Why? Because Henry Ford didn't go to school. He started grade and something like that. Henry Ford, like something like that. Not he did hire them. 80s ago. Now they don't hire. Oh, they hire like Korean, Germany people. Like they are good. They're creating airplanes engine these days, not car thing. Alan, Tiffany. There's Tiffany, and a month ago, Tiffany. Can I find it? I have attended a class here in the evening, and oh boy, I have been here when there was nearly nobody around. Like, what? Same like me. I don't know, Tiffany K. Let's see you and ask you a question. Any ideas? Like Tiffany, you know, like beer culture. Join. No, I'm looking for you. Here's people and pages. Beer culture. No. Pause. Tiffany. No, Tiffany. Why Tiffany directly to beer culture? Like, why? I don't know. Let's get back to then. Oh, local. Why they are all local guide? Like they call them local guide. See, local guide. not a doctor. Why? Not an astronaut. Why? You can't, like, can I find an astronaut here? Here's Nina. Nina. I don't know how to like say her name. Here's you. She is add content. Like what? Digital communication skills coach. Okay, I will send you these two questions. The first question. Okay. Here's the first question. Which Google Hangout thing? Here. I would say I did add somebody. I did add her. Don't lie to me. Google. I did add somebody. Yeah, like you are a little bit late. Here you, and here's Google Plus. And I said you. Oh, I can't have access directly on their pages. I don't follow nobody. Follow. Oh, follow somebody. Like, you say follow. I don't follow. Why? I click it. Add. Working on it. Okay. Let's see Hangout now. I'm working on it. Hangout. Now you can't create a Hangout with Nina. It's made due to a domain policy setting to Google Apps users. Close Hangout. Nina. Google. Ah. So he said, one thing I love about Google tools and products is the personal online engagement and contribution. Did you see that? Collaboration with people on topic of their interest. Like, here's, now this is funny, okay? Here's Hangouts with her. Well, no. You can. Why would you? Boy. Now this is bullshit. Now, here's somebody saying that marketing is good, and advertising is great. Okay, and these things are good. And the first thing they did, like when I did try to have Tranakova. No, thank you. Have a great day. Like Nina Tranakova. I have no idea. But just a second. Let me fix my mic. What an experience. Nina Tranakova. I'm really sorry for that. And did it give her like the verified thing, or she did added this verified name? Now let's see her added value. God, boy, this is bullshit, man. Let's get back to the university. I am highly recommending the University of Nevada. I am highly recommending the University of Nevada and reader to all who choose knowledge efficiency as their priority. Why a loser? Why a fucking loser? Why? It's Ellen. Forget about her. No, you're an idiot. Forget about her. Let's find somebody here. I'm highly. You're fucking Ellen. But I don't believe that you are Ellen. Let's see. Oh, this is Joy. No, I don't do that. does that lady look like? Highly. Ellen as E. I can't believe Ellen will become straight. By the mayor. Why? Listen. If you didn't stop it, I will fuck you right now. I don't care. Like, listen, you are a lesbian. Like, nobody care about. Listen, if you continue on this level, I will do it to you. Like, you can. Can I? Can I help you, boy? Why? Like, why would you do that? Just to damage the relationship. Why? Like, she deserves 50, but like they give like like they give her the 50% now. Like, here's a normal here's a normal marriage. Do they do anything? No. Okay, here's Ellen and her lady. I don't believe it. They need help, man. Like, they there's two ladies here. They are both are. I believe both are. They are really need help. Both, like, or somebody. That did thing. It damaged my mind. Like, now, I do think, okay, here's two lesbians, and more. There's a law, and usually you say, okay, let's help them. Like, if they are married for the last 5 years, why is it happening? 10 years, why is it happening there? Like, it's close to divorce. Like, it's 10 years, 50%, and close to divorce thing. Good. Now what? She will have the 50%, and she will have the home. Like, Ellen, for example, will lose her home. For that did nothing in their life but feeding cats and no, like, that. Where we see that? Like, in general speaking, and I hear someone, we have no love life anymore. She didn't use the Delta phone. Forget. I'm amazed with the amount of question in my mind. Like, I don't know which question to start. Full of questions. Like, see, if I'm interested in a subject, like, I will have a lot of questions, and this is a place of interest. I don't know. What did it say? Join the group. Why? Here's Jackie. Why did it call you Jackie? They shouldn't call you Jackie. Jackie is a little bit tough. You look nice. Jackie's tough. Here's Jackie. And Jackie is a female. What Jackie did? Let me add Jackie. Add her. Okay, let's see. Hangout. Did Hangout help me, or Hangout did say something? Let's start chat. Now that loser said that you have no access on me. Why? You have no access on me because she's in marketing. She's not in value. No. She's not a teacher. Hi, Jackie. Let's get back to university. You did give them 5 stars? Why? He's another local guy. Tyler W. Why is local guide? What does that mean? Local guide, like, is there something behind that? It's a job. And that one was like this one here, local guy. Amazing, wonderful university. Like, which degree you did have, and which type of a new science application you did. What is the solution, and where's your website? She like Google. Like, here's somewhat. I really like Steve Jobs, And and what do you see the last 6 7 I7 I5 X blah blah? I like them. Like what I did study creating. I'm in the telecommunication thing, and this thing is a place of interest to me. Okay, like are you going to China now and you have some ideas for the Chinese to create a better iPhone, or you are going to create your own brand now? No, no, I just admire him, and I teach my students. What? Like you teach your student what? Like Steve Job thing. You teach the students Steve Job thing. How? Hi Taylor. No, no. Boy, she's adorable. How sweet you are. People and pages. Let's see the no. No. Let's see this W. Let's continue with this. www. www. I don't follow nobody. www. Where's that lady? Where's Taylor? Come on. Come on. I didn't find her. Or him. I don't know. It's him or her, you don't know. Maybe him. Come on. Matt. Matt Vranich. What is that food? Last name is a food like type. And this was supposed to be what? Always working on what? I am a tech married to an artist. Why a tech? Like I'm a tech. Great combo. Jeans Adelscom. I like you. Do you have a website? But I don't know if they read this thing or not. I have no idea. Google Hangout. According to Google Hangout policy, this user said because he is verified. Like here's access on the marketer, and the marketer said you did, like here's somebody, you did win with us a free session. A 15 minutes session for free. And there's someone like, can I take the session? Can I take? And I said no. There's in marketing this. I'm now verified. Like you can't take any sessions. I don't know. Oh boy. Now what I did ask? Bernice? Yeah, I did send. Okay. She's married. Come on. Like, would you like to divorce him and take his money? I would be in service. Like, what is like if you want to do that thing? Here's 50%. If he did divorce her, you will have, like, she will have 50%. How now? Or she see why he have a law. She's at home, she will have it. Okay? Now how you are going to solve that situation? I don't know. 50%, how much you gonna give him from that 50% thing? Like I will give you 25%. Why? Adila loops 50%. And I'm really interested now. Here's 2 lesbians. I can't solve it. I can't solve for the lesbians. I can't help them. Stephanie. Now what was the name? The name is How do you look? Oh boy, is that how you look? You should change how you look. God, boy, what's this face? Why? Like, I will pretend I did. I'll pretend I see this B1 basis. God, do you see this one? Unbelievable. Close to death, this one. Oh, he's already a zombie. This is a zombie. Like, before he changed to that, he will take that face lock. Okay, there's somebody like, I have been alive for a long time, and it is, I feel it like it is, yeah. This thing that you have, I had it like it's life, right? But here's somebody trying hard to say, no, I don't have that. Like, at the end, like, you will have this before changing. You are dead inside, right? I don't know. That was the face I did look at. What fun! Like, can you have some like people with pictures? You should have a picture there. I can't find it. No, not this. There's a wall behind her. No. There's a wall. There's a wall behind her. There is a wall behind her. Like, there's a wall behind. What does that mean? What it is about? What do you feel about it? And there's a wall, boy. This one here is a horrible experience. Now let's get back to somebody else. God, like, I don't know, man. Horrible experience. It's at the university now. Like, if he's somebody, his face alone was a horrible experience. I don't know what value he provides, but he is the one who is gonna give you the solution, the weather solution. Like, these people like should be on like climate change. Like, you should like this one. You look like a doctor today. Like, you were. Like, you look like an engineer, and you look like a plumber. I would love to be look like a constructor. Why? I would love to be like, yo boy, this one is a constructor. See, every lesbian in America, I will help them, all of them. Why? They have no sex life, man. Like, they have nothing. Okay, what now? What is the solution? Well, a constructor. This one, like, I'll go to buildings. Okay, like, a new project is here. Okay, and I will have the uniform. Okay, but I don't look like that. Like, here's the uniform, and you should help us here. I'll be useless. Like, we will all have a seat, drinking coffees, do nothing. Like, and there's no way they will have a building. No way. Even they will start to look like, no, I can't. Like, no. We are out of business. We don't do any construction work here anymore. Why? We are drinking coffee and talking and having a good time. Let's see the next lady. That is the situation. This is university. I like it. Yeah, like, this used to be my daughter. Jim used to be his daughter. Oh, I don't know what to do now. Okay, I will do this. Click here, search. A little bit I will be faster. Jim Davidson. Like, why don't tell me you're like from United Kingdom? This is from United Kingdom. Perfect, United. Oh boy. God, what happened? You shouldn't smile. See, when an England smile, you shouldn't. Like, let's see this person here from the university. Why is this image? No, not this one. No, not this one. Jim Davidson, full of questions. Jim Davidson. Oh boy, this one is really have a hard life. You have no shelter. Jim Davidson. Davidson. This one. God, this one is creepy. Why? Holy moly, this one is immersed in my computer information. Like, this he look at him. He look like a one who will I will give you access to YouTube. I will give you access to YouTube. And okay, and 2 months later, like, why you didn't give me access to YouTube? I will give you access. I did. I'll give you access to Facebook now. Okay, go check it. And you'll get busy in something. Okay, what did happen? Well, I will give you access to Google now. Like, I did say give me access to YouTube. Why? I'm not saying, I'm not give me access to something. Give me access to YouTube. This internet guy here. This computer thing. I'll say, okay, I will send it to you. I will help you with your computer. And he don't know what he did. Where's Jim Davidson? Pastor. This is owner. See this? Like, who would guess his ass? I don't know how to kiss his ass, but that bad. Like this, I have to kiss his ass. Well, how is your life is hard? Kissing people asses. I don't know. Boy. See this one? What happened when they used to bought their kids? And his kid is really ugly. Like, well, this we were doing, like, okay, I'm alive. I don't care. But this kid, man, do you care about this thing you have? Do you care about him? Why? Because you should do something. I don't know what had happened. Like, come on, Jim. A beer. Here. Follow. Add, follow. Why did you follow? Why would you follow somebody? This is a math instructor. Let's get to bio. Oh, I said. Again with the England. You are close to death. You will die. I didn't find him. He's a local guide. Who care about him? Aaron and Zolda. Like, come on. I highly recommend Yeah, she highly recommend University. Why is this a bad thing? Collection. Girl cheated on boyfriend, so he got her a gift. Why is her a gift? Boy, this is really bad. This is hilarious. She did cheat on her, on him. This is her gift. Boy. They are big. Not small, like they are heavy size. I could care about her, man. Like, she's like, oh, she like, she look like this. She's a hawker, and you call her girlfriend. This is a hawker. I look like I don't know. Go back. Go back. Boom. Ah. She's happy with the gift. You just fuck somebody, and you are expecting a gift from her, from him. Let's see somebody else. She cheated on her boyfriend. She cheated on her boyfriend. Like, she did cheating. She did cheat on her boyfriend. He did pay her last meal. Oh, lesbians. How do you look like? And it's a tiny picture, and he look like somebody with a hat, a red hat. I don't know, maybe something else. Okay, how much now? Next thing. She cheated on her boyfriend. And why would you share that as a GIF? No lie. Tahaju. No, not you. This one. This one is red. Do you have somebody else? This one. Katahuna wadaju. What did happen? No. Like, after 2 days, I'm going over there. Him is good. So, after 2 days. After 2 days, I'm going over there. Him is good. Next, I have comment. Next, you have a comment. Well, when you like a year ago, what did happen? What happened? Well, he like the airplane did crash, and he did die. Okay, don't worry about him. Lisa Mayo di Risco. After 2 days, Lisa, oh, there's an old lady. Hi, you are going for Republicans. She like Republicans. She's a president CEO at Mayo. How lady. But come on, don't be that. She's business at University of Colorado, Denver, 1975, 1982. Okay, why you are like anything you read about UNR posted here about hate speech and other unfounded claims are not true. It is a fine university with outstanding professors and natural learning and character building in their students. Indoor. Oh boy. You will not. I will damage your belief system. I would love to have you indoor. Hang out. Let me have you here. I like people like you. Why? Because I will damage your ecosystem. Now maybe she's a mother. She's a CEO. Do you know why is that? She's a CEO, man. Who would say that? CEO. Yes. She did like she will be CEO like. Yeah. Let's see you, Todd. Todd my wing. I don't know their names are a little bit local guide. She have one review and it's about this place. Come on, Lisa, have a real life. Go for beta, not universities. See, 100 years ago, politicians begged, some educated ones, begged for opinions from really improvement side. Now, why is this? Todd Mount, he have 36 follower, male owner at Nobox Films. Like, do you sell films? Add to contact. I like you a little bit. If you are in movie, if you are in movie, I like. If you are not, go away. Or maybe you have an idea to test it. Oh, this is a good question. Like how many now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All 6. Okay. DB Morris. DB, usual DB people are good. You look like a lesbian, huh? No. Copy. Tell me you are a lesbian and I will damage your life. And I will help you. Like, now, here's somebody did, they fuck a lesbian. And she said, she cheated on me. How? You are using, you did use a dildo, like. He did use a genuine thing. You did use something fake. I don't know. Like, it is love. He did it with love. He didn't did it with hate. See, like, he was helping her with something good. It didn't last it like 50 minutes like what you do to her. I don't know. At some point, I believe something is getting out of there. If you keep doing, you hate babies. I believe like lesbian engaged hate babies. But here's somebody who did. He's a gay and he did have a baby, or here's a lesbian and she did have a baby. Okay, do you think that person will be like at age 12, like he will say, okay, these people were the superhero in my life. Like, this lady is a superhero and this lady is a superhero. Okay, now what is going to happen if this boy started to watch virtual porn thing? Okay, and he said, okay, why is it happening here? I don't know. Why is it happening? Now, the superhero thing for two, like, and he started to do that, he will be damaged inside, and he will blame himself, or she will blame herself. This is my fault. She didn't have I don't know what is, like, at 12 years old, like, this is a superhero, and he's not anymore. Okay, and she was a superhero, and is not anymore, and he not anymore. But she not anymore, and his virtual reality movies. And I don't know at that time, like 12 years from today, like I don't know what is going to happen with Henry Ford contribution. I don't know. Why is that? Debbie Morris. I can't find you, Debbie. Where's Debbie? Debbie usually that go be. There, Morris. Morris. Here's Debbie. Oh, you are not. You are not. Uh, uh-huh. Hangout. At. You are not lesbian. Wonderful. Would you like? Do you have any new ideas? Better than mine. Would you like to be my customer? Yeah. Here's Debbie. Debbie Morris. Need a website. Come on. Huh? Any ideas, Debbie? Like she looked from far away. Like, yeah. But she looks now as boy, you are hot. Next one. I like this university. Started to bring some. I am. And the thing I have learned about this university, they condone hate speech and white supremacy of the KKK. White. That really. Okay, attend this school and also. Come on. White power. Like, let me shake you again. Now, this is a whitey neighborhood. We will discuss that later. I find this customer now. White power. Now, to be honest, like, from games point of view, like, white power, like he said, white power, like this will be like he walk and run and he do white power. And when you watch the documentary, like these people are really not as I did think as a white power, like that is too much white power. Right, like here's a black person. He said black power, okay, and you will imagine something evil and devil is going to happen. Okay, forget about Africa and the dictators there. Oh boy, black and white power is bad. Black power, white power. I believe in people power, and they are doing something called empowering people. How is that? Well, they use words. What we did reach? We did reach this person. Black power, white power. Africa is a black power. Like if somebody would say, listen, white power, did you take Africans? Like these people really are on power. Here's a lion, and here's a gazelle, okay, and here's a collection of lions, and they did hunted a gazelle, okay, and you are 3 or 5, you would walk that to the lions, you will take their hand and move and walk away, and the lions they are looking at you. Do you see? If there was a white group, and here's a dog, here's a bulldog, okay, here's a white group and here's a bulldog, okay, and you have that bulldog, okay, it's like it's like it's like being black and walking the street. No, like you have an empty, like you can continue yourself. It's a luxury to have some black friends. black friends, like, will be a real luxury. Why? Like, I will bring my black friends now. I will call them. Listen, I'm in trouble. Some white people gonna kick my ass. And they are really tough. What do you think the black would say? They are white. I would say yes, they are white. Yeah. Can you run fast? I would say yes. He would say run. Okay. This is culture experience. uh, uh, you see, having I don't like you. I just culture experience, like what culture experience. See, if your friend was the president, like this black guy that you have was the president of the United States, he would things like, "Sun will rise tomorrow." Like who would like who would tell you that thing? Like he's a black friend and he's tough. Like you didn't imagine that he would go like he have 8 hours from his home, and he will tell you the next morning. He will say, "Sun will rise someday." Like having him in a fight, like here's your black friend, and you are in a fight, and like you didn't start it, okay, and he telling you about cultural experience. Do you see these people here? I can kill them. I don't care. And you tell me like cultural experience, I'll kill them. Cultural experience, like how fast I should run. Like really fast. Go. I will run. How much? One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Uh, like when, like I should have like real African friends. Like he's my African friend. Like he's really, like he used to take gazelle from lions. What is going to happen now? If this person is my friend, believe me, I will rule the world. It will not take me like 5 hours. I will show his video only. Like, come on, why his name? I don't know. His name is like 15 letters, but I have his picture. Like, why? Because he's really tall. Like I usually look to the legs. Like I would see here legs, and I can see that is like there's an African. What did happen in America? How did they did manage to minimize you? And I look up there, and he look down there, and he like, and he lets me go, and like, like he did let me go, like, let me go, like, something like that. Let me go, man. Like I didn't mean anything bad. uh, Playing with Africans, hunting, taking food from lions. Like you really should be hungry. Like if you take the food from the lion, right? And the white man did. Ah, yeah, did it send them in the ship? Did it check their souls? Ah, this is boring. Yeah. Oh boy. Did it take them in the ship? Did it check their souls? Did it beat? Did it beat the hell out of them? But in the movie they didn't make a mistake. They are tall. Like he's an African. Okay, they are really really tall. Like like he's somebody. You are really really short. No, I'm not. He's really really tall. Like it's not. I'm short. He is really really tall. And if I did try to run from him, like the culture, like I will not. Like he would like, I will run like 3 miles, and he will say at the first 100 meter he will get me like, and he will win something. Is that like, I don't know why, how, what did happen? And he will tell me about the sun now, like sun, and he will like, like you like sun will make you like, I know a little bit about sun, but it didn't do that thing to people. Like you will get taller. Like, no, no. What do you eat? How, like, and I mean, what do they feed you? And I did see a report about African kids. Like, they did draw a line, and they said, "Do you see this African kid? They are like not growing right, and the normal kid is like at this height, which is the line that you did see, and they are really short. These people are really really short. Okay, what did happen to you? Not son. If you did say son, I don't believe you. Yeah, it's boring. Hmm. Brandon Edwards. Yeah, it's a boring process. Why is this? No, go away. Go away. One contribution. This thing. He is with the letter B. Bas- Basketball zone. Yeah. He is with the letter B. Now, you look like Michelle a little bit. This one. No, letter B, but different color. This color. Yes? This color. I will click here, and I will go here. Cook at Linda GUI graphical user interface dry, something like that. Boy, it's boring shit. Let's chat on hangout. Chat invite. It's not like it's not like studying a website. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9. It's not like studying a website. Or here's somebody. It's not like studying. Take that banana out. It's not like studying a website. It is not. Oh boy, you again? Why? Girl cheated on boyfriend, so he got her a gift. You did cheat on him. Why? This is again? Alan until how did I meet you again? Boyfriend, girl cheated on boyfriend. Blah 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 blah. Let's pray. Did I see this view here? What is happening? This view again? Uh, really hard. Again, 2 times. This one is L as a loser. L-E hard. I don't know. Read. Hard. Gary. How do you look? You look like easy to find phone numbers and necessary information. Well done, Saad. And how does you look like? Well, they look like, I don't know. Boy, did it give you a Google account? They should did. Nah, okay. Well, do you want to? You're not real. Like you should be a human being with a real name. Oh, do you want to? I wanna go here, even though I've on college. I got a kid. Do you want to come in? Sting. I want to go to university. Too far. Too far. These names are. It's with the letter D and it's green. It's a T, not a C. No, does not exist. 4 years ago, NIC gap. Just graduated. You can congratulations on that. You can nitpick anything, but I have to say my time at this year was life changing. You're a liar. Why? Because he wasn't we. Like you were not. Like this one with the letter N. It is letter N. Let's find the letter N. Well, pinky color? Not pinky color for you. Why is your color? This is a little bit brown. Like, I would call it brown. Is this one? Oh wait, sorry. There's two brown. Which brown one you are? Forget about it. Like he did say that it was a life changing, and it is something good. It's not. Now let's see Maria. These two ladies. Are you lesbians? Come on. We were in Africa. Or no, this is Nevada. See this desert? We like in New York now. Maria. Enter twin. Enter to win 4K in a camera. Gear. Best pizza ever. Best pizza ever. You like pizza? Best pizza, Italian. They look like a little bit Italian, right? I don't know. But her name is Maria. This. But these ladies look Italian. They have zero respect for alumni. Why is this thing? Alumni thing. Zero respect for alumni. What is the question? The question is this. Tell me the question. Sit down. Okay, it's boring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. It used to be happier with Facebook. Christopher. I don't know. Looks. Can I have this thing here? Oh boy. Okay. Oh boy, which one you are? You have a red jacket. Red jacket. Red jacket. No, now you find him. Come on. Don't be smart. I hate a stupid pretending to become smart. See? I say to you, red jacket. Red jacket. Here's he. This is student. Okay. Here's a student. Here's your idea. I want to build a bridge. I want to build a bridge. Like, yeah. Okay. I can help you. What do you think? Help? How? I don't know. I will find a way to help. I want to build a. Like, are you going to pay for it? What is your down payment? At 10% cash. You are. I'm listening. I'm listening, Christopher. Okay, where I'm going here. James Hardy man. This one is in box. You are in box. Yo boy, here you are. This James, do you read books? Oh, it's now normal. You are normal fellow. But this is normal. I start to feel it's like, yeah. This is normal. Start to feel like it's not Google anymore. Go away. Leave me alone. Here you are. Yeah, I see something else. Oh, now we are going for more things. I have no idea what it is about. This one is this a dog or this is a cloth? Why is this? Like, do you have dogs? Why would, like, if you have a dog, why, like, I'm not going to put my dog picture on Google. Why? They didn't put their dog, so somebody with his dog. Here's the dog. Well, I bought a phone number. There's the doggy. There's somebody without a dog. But you don't have a dog. Why? Like, I'm into cats. Yeah, this is a dog. I mean, like, is this a dog? Like, you should be shy of this thing. Like, this is a dog. I don't know. This is not a real dog. This is fake. This is really, really fake, dog. You have no idea what dog look like, and you are engineering. I don't know. These people would like here's somebody who have a dog, and the dog is not real. It's not real, man. I don't know. This is not a real dog. How much is bed? 2 hours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. Facebook a little bit faster, but access video. But Facebook is like you feel them like not real. No, they are not real. They are fake. Like fake, fake. How do you describe them as fake? They're fake. They're fake. Oh my god. This is by far this we are talking now. This is by far the worst university to go to. The financial aid, cashier office, the admission is all run by students who have absolutely no idea what they are doing. The teachers assume you have been a UNR student all your life, and just you are, I don't know. She's really angry, and I like her. In just a second. And this is by far the worst university to go to. Anyway, let me find you support for you. What talking now? I don't like it like blah 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 blah. No, this is real. These people are real. Now she's real. What are you looking for? What are you looking for? I'm looking for Google Plus. It's Google. Come on, I can't find her. Why? Cat Valentine. No. No. Here you are. 24 follower. Why does Google have profiles now? It's like a dating page. Yay! Well, let's see about me. Well, name's Ali. Names. Ali. I live in Cali. Hey there. Hey Dad. Marina, California, close to San Jose Mountain. I have a mother, a sister, a boyfriend, and a cat. You're a cat person. Ali cat. Yeah, at Tukunde. She doesn't have a dog. Who don't have a dog? Woman. Like they pick things like you will pick a dog. Woman will go with a cat. Some people like I'll go with the cat. I like cats. Like why not a dog? You see, invites in. This is fake a little bit. This is not real. Like, people speak like here's somebody that say, listen, I did run from that dog. Well, boy, he was fast. And somebody saying, I did run from that dog. He was really fast. Okay. Now one that weight his the street. This is street is wait, okay, and one did wait the street. This is terrified from a dog, and this one is terrified, both like really afraid from dogs, okay. And now let's see the dogs. Okay. He's like he's somebody saying there's dog, and another one saying there's dog. See, this one, the next time you will say, I have no idea who you are. It was a pleasure to meet you. I did enough wasted time with you. Okay, and here someone will say, boy, you are lucky to get is that a dog? That real, like, this is dog, man. That is not a dog. That like, boy, how run he fast? How fast he ran? Boy, you are afraid. Like you can. He didn't wait. Everybody. That would be a dog. But that one with the tiny thing, like this thing here, like who's run from him? Me? I don't care about this one. Like this a dog. Is this a dog from user Google profile? Is this a dog you respect? I don't respect this dog anymore, like because I did see some dogs. Like, boy, this is a dog. I see somebody with a cat. Like, this is a cat. I don't know. Like, you have cats and cats. What they like? What is the benefit of this thing? Well, it's a cat. Like you hug her and you care about her like a cat. And here's a dog. Let's go. And he's happy and he's putting a positive energy to life. And here's a cat. You will call her and she will listen. She'll come to you. But here's a dog. Okay? You will just walk around. I will walk around and he will never let you like alone. You know, he will stay there protecting. He's protecting me, or I'm protecting him. At some point, somebody is protecting someone. Why? You see, it depends on the dog type. Like here's a dog is protecting me, and here's me protecting that dog. Good. So why would you have that dog? That is a question. This one. She called it a dog. Like you should change and like he did damage. This thing that damaged the entire. Like I don't know. Well, we are. Yeah, Ali cat. Ali Bill. Here's Bill. I think Bill will agree. Can I? How this will be faster? That is the question. See, the situation is that I have to check their faces, check their thing, and his Bill Hallie, and he have an opinion, and I have a question. He have an opinion, and I have a question. Hang out. Where is Yamana? Yeah. Okay, this is it. I feel that's it. Send invite. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Personal relationship. Like this was like, okay, here's personal relationship thing. We build a personal relationship. And you have to be, you have to do this and that. I did have 2 questions, like I can ask 2 questions. Oh, Somebody did send me something on Google Plus or on Google Hangout. Follow, see more suggestion. Somebody did send me something on Google Plus. Okay. I don't know. This is it for this video. What we call it? Marketing. I'll call it access on vivo. Access on vivo. I don't know. I don't think I will upload it. No, I can upload it. Thank you very much for watching. If I did upload it, I did. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great rest of the day and bye bye.